part 2 of my real estate journey, the downfall. So my first 6 months in the business wasn't too bad. I expected a learning curve. I got 3 deals under contract over my first 6 months, and I wasn't too terribly unhappy with my results. But the next year is a different story. 2019 was my first full year in real estate, and wow, was it a scary one. So that entire year, I only did a total of 7 transactions for a total of $900,000 in production, which means that I was in poverty level with how much money I was making. I think I made somewhere between like $14,000 and $17,000 that year as a real estate agent. So of course, struggling to make ends meet, I do what any stupid person would do in this situation, and I start racking up credit card debt. Over $10,000 worth of credit card debt to be exact. Adam, what were you spending your money on? Why were you so stupid? Rent. Literally trying to make rent happen is what I was spending my money on. I would swipe my credit card to pay for our groceries, have my friend give me the cash for those groceries, and I would use that cash to pay the bill for the month. So yes, I was struggling literally to make ends meet. After about 8 months of this, I realized that this just ain't working out. So I call up my old boss at WGAL and I beg for my job back. Unfortunately, but maybe fortunately, they did not have a position for me. Unfortunately, they filled that position and there was no job there for me. So I reached out to any other place that I could, end up landing a job at Home Depot over the holiday season for the extra holiday help that they need. I end up working at this place for about 5 weeks, and I read this book, the MREA, Millionaire Real Estate Agent, I think is what it's called, by Gary Keller, and it really opened my world to what I was doing wrong in my business. In real estate, I was always thinking that there was some hidden secret of how to get business, but it turns out it's just the easy stuff. It's making the phone calls, it's being consistent, it's showing up every single day and just doing the job. With this newfound desire to want to go in and do the hard work, I end up convincing my team to let me be the ISA, inside sales agent, which is a position for making calls for the whole team's behalf. And it's an 8-hour-a-day, 5-day-a-week job, just making call after call after call. This job eventually becomes my saving grace and turns me into the agent that I am today. You're going to have to stick around to see part 3, the resurrection, if you will, of this story, to show you how I came out of the bad part and finally got myself to where I need to be as an agent.